What is up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video, and today I'm going to be talking more about the Planet Coaster Console Edition, since there was some information that I left out that I didn't notice until after I actually posted the video from yesterday. So anyways, so what I left out that people kept pointing out, thanks for pointing out, by the way, and bringing it to my attention, because there's actually going to be 2 DLC available for the console edition at launch, and actually you can pre-order it now. It's a deluxe edition, and you get 2 packs right off the bat, and that is actually the Magnificent Rides Collection and the Classic Rides Collection. And you also get, for pre-order, you actually get another sort of train or car for the RMC track. I think it's going to be its own thing, actually, but it's called the Oswald's Magnificent Machine. It kind of has, like, it's kind of hard to see. I don't know if there's a video on it or anything like that, but it's kind of like this RMC style, different styled train. So that's actually really cool, and I'm going to be very jealous if that doesn't come to PC in any way, shape, or form, because I would love to have that for PC as well. So maybe that's kind of like their, hey, this is an exclusive thing for console, which is actually kind of cool, but at the same time, you want to be able to have everything for PC, since PC is still the king of this. But the great thing about, again, there's still a lot of pros to getting the console edition over the PC edition, and that is, of course, optimization, and it's going to be able to run the game properly, very well optimized, which is going to be great. So, but yeah, I just want to clear up my mistake that I made, since I did not read through that and didn't realize that there was a deluxe edition that is offering 2 DLCs. So it's cool to see that we already have DLC available for the console edition. So it looks like, I'd imagine that every DLC is going to eventually come, but it's going to start off with the ride collection packs, which is good to see, because I definitely want to see those rides in there, but there's still some rides that are going to be missing from the other DLC. So anyways, that's basically what I wanted to touch up on, is that there are going to be 2 DLCs for Planet Coaster, that being Magnificent Rides Collection and Classic Rides Collection, which has a lot of good rides that are going to be in the console edition at launch. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and pre-order, because I do want to check out the Oswald's Magnificent Machine. I haven't actually been on a console in a while, so I'm curious if it's going to be in the early access or not, but we'll have to wait and see on that. So the cool thing, again, is that if you get the game for PlayStation 4, or Xbox One, again, you know, you get the upgrade to the next version for free. So if you get a Series X or a PlayStation 5, it is free to upgrade up to that, so when you go on to the next generation of consoles. So that's actually really nice to see. So this is a lot of positive things here coming from the console edition, and I just like to see. I'm glad that Frontier made it to where it is going to be free going into the next generation, because for those that don't have, that have the option to upgrade, but you want to play the game right at launch, as soon as it launches, you don't want to buy 2 copies of the game. You just want to move on to the next generation consoles. You don't want to have to buy another deluxe edition to get everything again. That's not what we want. We want to be able to just upgrade to, for free, and it's really good that they're offering that. So I think this is great for Frontier, and I hope that maybe after this we could potentially see an update for the PC version as well, because what does this mean for the PC players? What if you're a PC player and you don't plan on getting the console edition, what if you want that Oswald's Magnificent Machine train? It's cool to see another option for an RMC. I'm pretty sure it's like an RMC style car. It kind of looks like it is a topper track, just based off of the small picture I can see. It kind of looks like a topper track model, so it looks like a wood coaster. So maybe it's a variant of the wooden coaster, or because on the topper track for the in-game, it has like the gravity group trains for some reason, and the one that we do have now, which you can easily change it to Malice Unchained, but maybe this is kind of like their version of the topper track, and maybe it's kind of loosely modeled off of like Lightning Rod. Maybe it is a launched model RMC. I'm not sure if they've released anything on that. I'll have to do some more research. If you guys know anything about the new coaster type coming to console edition for the pre-order, please let me know. If that's a launched wooden coaster, that would actually be really cool. I could see that, because it is looks like it's kind of a car based. I could see that potentially being a launched RMC wooden coaster topper track. So I could actually see that. I'm gonna have to do some research, see if I can't figure that out. But I should have probably looked it up. But at the same time, it looks like they're not really they haven't really given much information out on that, but we're definitely going to check that out as soon as it is available, because to me, that's my prediction. If any of you can confirm that, let me know. I think that's a launched wooden RMC to kind of resemble Lightning Rod roughly. It's kind of like their version of the Lightning Rod, which again, we can still kind of do that on PC now, since we do have the mods on PC. So some people were asking me, how did you get spinning cars on your time traveler recreation? And the answer was the new mod that released for Planet Coaster. And as far as I heard, the developers are okay with those mods, which is definitely good to hear. I'm glad that they're open to people making some modifications to the game. Just look at Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 and everything. It was great to have all those mods to be able to really create more realistic parks and stuff like that, and in this case, get rid of a lot of the limits that the game had, and I have no problem with it either. I love mods to a certain extent, but sometimes I do like to play the game like it normally is, but mods can be very great for certain things, there's stuff that we couldn't do before that we can do now, and there's some stuff that I felt like we should have been able to do that we're able to do now as well. So, but yeah, as for the console edition, it's looking really good right now, and I'm just a little bit concerned if that is what that pre-order bonus coaster is on launch day. I would love to see that come to PC as well. I'd be a little bit upset if they got an exclusive thing for console. I think it's a good idea, maybe a good for marketing, but at the same time, when the PC version is kind of the more completed version, with all the DLC, Theme Maker's Toolkit, and all that stuff, it's a more completed version. You're going to want to have that on the PC version, and I feel like Frontier will eventually put it on PC, maybe through a free update or something like that. Maybe they'll make it $1 DLC or something, I don't know. With it being a pre-order only for the console, maybe it's a limited time thing, but again, I think it's more of a marketing thing, trying to get more people to pre-order for console, and maybe to even bring some PC people over to get the console edition as well. Like, hey, there's something that's in the console edition that's not in the PC version, and I think that's kind of what that is kind of drawing to, which could be interesting. So but yeah, I love seeing that we're gonna at least get the ride packs. That's very, very good, because I think it's a very much needed, some needed packs in there, because it just adds more to the flat rides, and I feel like Planet Coaster could use some more flat rides overall, in my opinion. So, but yeah, I would love to hear what your guys' thoughts are down in the comments section. Again, for those that brought it up in my last video, thank you guys so much for bringing that to my attention, because I actually had no idea on the Deluxe Edition, and that it included 2 DLC, as everyone did tell me, which I do, again, really do appreciate you guys for keeping me informed about that, and I feel like I should have known, but with way work's been and everything, I may have missed it, and usually I see it on Facebook or something like that, but I must have missed it this time around. So I'll definitely, I haven't been on my consoles in a while. I need to go and pre-order that, because I want that train to see what it's all about. So anyways, I appreciate you guys for checking out the video. Thank you guys so much, and make sure you guys have a great day, and even record tomorrow. I'm gonna catch you guys in the very next live stream or video. Thanks, and goodbye.